Good morning, my darlings. I very much feel like Lady of the Manor in this room. It's the beautiful panelled room that you saw at the end of our date night video. I wasn't planning on revealing this room for a little while because it is one of my favourite rooms in the house, and it's stunning. It really is the most stunning room. But yeah, you saw a sneak peek in that video. If you made it to the end, it is always worth watching these vlogs all the way through, because so often I feel at the end of the day like, oh my god, I've not shown anything interesting in this vlog, and then I'll quickly do a bit of a sneak peek. So stay tuned. Today is Sunday and it's quite a cloudy day. It was raining when I woke up, so I've just popped on my hoodie. It feels really weird wearing a hoodie, it's just so not my style, but when paired with a nice little pearl necklace like this one, which I'm just in love with this necklace, and my earrings, a little bit of makeup, all I've got on makeup wise is Bare Minerals Original Foundation, tiny bit of blush, and this is a Code 8 lipstick. It's super balmy. And then I've just got my Sweaty Betty leggings on and White Company cashmere socks. We're about to go for a walk. There is a really beautiful, well, we think it's beautiful, we can see it from our windows on the top floor. There is a medieval hamlet on a hill about 40-minute walk from where we are. So we're gonna get the dogs in their harnesses and go for a little stroll. Hopefully it's not too far, because after about an hour Dickens gets really tired and I end up having to carry him. And in this nice hoodie, he's gonna be muddy. Maybe I should take a blanket in a bag just in case. But that's the plan for this morning, and then we're just gonna have a very chilled Sunday. So let's go. A lot of you spotted this in the end of the date night vlog as well. I'm gonna do a super quick spin round pan of this room, and you guys have got to guess if and where the secret panels are. Okay, that's what you're seeing. I'm such a tease.
That is a view.
We've just got back from a really lovely walk, but puppies have to have a bath now because they are so muddy. Luckily, Mummy found our shampoo while she was unboxing the other day.
It'd be easier for me if I tell you to flee. But there's something holding on. fade away. To flee, but there's something holding on. You need to stay.
There is nothing tastier than an Aga cooked bacon butty and a fresh oat milk latte. After our walk, we are looking very scruffy because Mummy washed us and now we are soggy doggies. You've dried off a lot more quickly than your brother. Oh, yes. That's better. We've just had our bacon butties and Charlie has got a load of Amazon orders here that he can't even remember what they are.
Because they were so delayed.
Yeah, they were very delayed. So you are very fragrant. So this could potentially be the world's most boring Amazon unboxing, but we thought we would do it with you
It could still
anyway.
be quite funny to see what I got carried away by.
Yeah.
So. Oh yeah, this is actually quite cool. Oh my god, that's bad.
What?
Look at, I'm going to show you. Look at that packaging. That is bad. That makes me want to not shop with Amazon.
Someone told me it's because they...
It's to do with stacking in the vans, but look at that waste of space.
Yeah.
There's a product here that could definitely have fitted in there. So that's all for one light bulb.
Oh dear.
But these will look amazing. So these are Philips Hue. Our long-term plan, I have worked with Philips Hue in the past, is to put these throughout the house. They're the filament ones. The best thing is, obviously, they last for 5, 6, 7 years.
Longer, I think.
Maybe longer.
Yeah.
They're very energy efficient. But the best thing is there's no dimmer switches throughout this house, so rather than spend all the money and go and install dimmer switches everywhere, we can actually just dim them via the app on your phone.
So that says white on it, so this is just a single colour?
Yeah, well, I'm not getting the multicolour ones because we don't. The only room that will get the multicolour ones is our snug, the cinema room. This is to try for the kitchen light because this is the the glow. So so yeah, and I mean there are other major benefits of Philips Hue. Obviously, if you're away, you can turn your lights on a setting, so it makes it look like you're still home. That's for the induction hob.
Ah, fantastic.
And then the other amazing thing about Philips Hue is when Josie leaves all the lights on, I can turn them off by my phone.
Rude.
Brilliant, so that's the bigger pans.
Turns our pans into induction pans.
Yeah, so we are very lucky that we've got the Aga. However, we also have a hob, but there's no gas in the Cotswolds, it's all oil. You can't get gas in the Cotswolds. So because of that, our hob is induction.
I did not know that.
No, it was the same way you used to live.
No, we had a gas.
Oh, you could get a gas kind of, yeah, there's no gas mains.
Oh yeah, we used to have a gas tank.
You had a gas tank. So this will turn our Falk pans that aren't induction into induction for when we want to use it on the induction hob.
Clever. So we now got 2 of them.
Yes, because that's a larger one for the larger ring, so we can use both rings now. These are 2 more Philips Hue, so that's the one that's in every room, which is like it's called an Edison bulb. It's really attractive, isn't it? Mm. And then this one is the other one that I wanted to try in the light there.
That's what it looks like. Cool. Great. It's good we've got more of these then.
And this is a very practical thing that I think every household, particularly when you're in the countryside, needs.
What is that?
First aid box.
Aha.
So that's actually got a lot of, it's got a crazy amount of stuff in there.
Ah!
Don't be rude.
Dexy, I'm your mother. Ooh. So this is a fully stocked first aid kit. What have we got? It's triangular bandages. I think it's just bandages.
No, there's loads of stuff in here. So there's like sterile dressings, there's the actual antiseptic as well. I mean, obviously we've got lots of plasters and stuff like that already, but this is more, see, like you've got waterproof plasters, the wipes.
Wet wipes. That is handy.
Well, it's obviously if we're having people to come and stay, and there is, you know, there's always accidents.
Especially you with your new saws and drills.
And with the knives, so it's just, I just thought it was good to have one in the house.
Good thinking, Batman.
And they're quite good value. To be fair, it reminds me, I was thinking we should go on a first aid course.
Yeah, we should.
Everyone should really. Once this virus is over, we should all be looking at going on them. You can do them through, is it Red Cross? Red Cross?
Can you? Yeah, I think it is British Red Cross. Right, what's in the long one?
Oh, I know what that is.
Exciting or very boring?
Very boring, but every house needs one.
Is it a fire extinguisher?
Hello you, hello you. You smell a little bit like rivers.
Mummy washed me with Kiehl's this morning.
See, that's good packaging.
Yeah. Oh, that is heavy. Rolling lawn aerator.
Now, I'll be honest, I didn't think it would be that small. That will take forever. But I can use it to concentrate on the lawns out the front of the house, which are not looking too happy. So you want to do this before you seed it.
Right, is it boring you, Dexy?
Yes, this is really dull. None of your subscribers will want to watch this one.
Can you pull this up as well?
Oh, he's so squidgy. Yeah.
See, I don't even know how to use it.
No, I can show you, but it's very, very straightforward.
What do you do?
Well, so you take the ring out, and then I believe this is actually a bit different to the. This is a CO2 one. Hang on. Yeah. This is like the ones you see in films. So you screw it in here, and this is CO2. We've got two already that are like a water with a powder that is meant to put fires out. Two small ones. So we've got one on each floor. This one is to keep down here, which is obviously more for kitchens. The house is obviously a lot of it is wood.
So is that for electric fires?
Well, it's for both of them for any fires,
CO2.
but CO2 is carbon dioxide, obviously, so it's starving the fire of oxygen.
So this is one of the kinds of bulbs that Charlie ordered from Amazon to go in our kitchen light. That could look rather epic.
This is the same, basically.
Right.
So they do 3 filament bulbs, these two, and then the Edison, which is basically the one that's throughout the house.
Right.
So we're going to get loads of Edisons, but this is obviously slightly different. This might be a bit warm, that's okay. Always turn the electricity off. Oh, don't do that.
And don't drop the bulbs. Oh wow, that could look awesome.
I think this will look much cooler.
Wow.
And we need to clean this glass, obviously.
Yeah, it's really dirty. So it's quite a lot bigger than the ones that are in there now. Oh, it's got a nicer glow to it.
It's a much friendlier glow, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
but will it be as
you
bright?
You can change it. So
God, it's so dirty.
it might not be as bright, but you can change the brightness. That's probably its brightest on that setting, but it has loads of settings, remember?
That's amazing.
We obviously want to get some nice light fittings, don't we? Because I'd say lighting is so underplayed in our new house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Lighting is crucial. People spend thousands.
I think that actually looks a bit weird.
That looks way too big.
It looks like literally having a light bulb moment.
Well, yeah, like. Hang on.
Wait,
Oh.
no, go underneath it. Put your head underneath it.
I've got a really good idea. Hang on, well, I'll show you the other Philips Hue one then. That's going to replace the Edison.
I think you should be a Philips interior ambassador. So what have you got there?
So this is the light bulb that is going to replace, if you look at it, compare it to the ones that are throughout the house. It's the perfect size. It's better because it's a little bit smaller, and we want to put various light fittings on top of these, don't we? We don't want them all to be naked light bulbs.
No.
I think in some rooms, maybe this room, naked light bulbs could look quite nice.
I don't know. Imagine like on that Pookie Lights website, they had the most gorgeous glass ones. Imagine how it'd look with 2 spectacular lights. Yeah.
It's true. They're expensive though. But
yeah. Save up, buy 1 a month.
Yeah, that's very true. But these are the winners.
If we buy 1 fancy light a month in 10 years' time, we'll have
more. But that's the beauty of a house like this. Like I was saying to you, wasn't I? You move in, you want everything to be perfect, but no one can afford to do that. We've just got to do each room by room, be patient, and new ideas will come up, you know.
New ideas, new light bulb moments.
New light bulb moments, yeah, right. Ding. See, it looks a bit harsher like that, but trust me, with the light, I don't think these look maybe as good as these naked, but I think when they've got something on them, I think they'll look better. It takes a while to warm up as well.
It's a nicer glow, it's a lot more of a warm light.
They're more economical, they last longer, and we can control them with our phone. So we can dim all the lights in here, because at the moment, look, we've not got dimmable switches.
No, but you can dim it from your phone.
Yes, you can dim it from your phone. It's actually cheaper in the long run.
So we are now in the master bedroom. I've not shown you that much of this room before, just purely because it is a humongous mess, and we're not sleeping in here at the moment because, as I said previously, the bed that we slept in and had from our Clapham London house is not the bed that's going in here in the long term. I have ordered the bed for here, but because of COVID, who knows when we're going to be receiving it. And also we haven't got a mattress and things like that. I did not expect how expensive a Super King mattress was going to be. Let's just say, ouch. But yeah, this is the master bedroom, and it is such a beautiful room. It is very large indeed. In fact, this is probably the size of the entire upper floor of our Clapham house. It is a very big room, and if you include the bathroom and the walk-in wardrobe, it's ginormous, it really is. But at the moment, it is a bit of a dumping ground for mostly Charlie's clothes, but then the odd few things of mine as well. What we're actually going to be doing next week is prepping this room for decoration. So there's not that much that we're doing because it is such a lovely room, and obviously we don't want to spoil any of the original features. Let me flip you around. Such as the fabulous fireplace, and yeah, this is a really big fireplace. You may not be able to tell quite how big it is. If I put the camera down there and stand next to it, or in it, you can see how big it is. At the moment it is blocked up. There is a board underneath, but we're thinking of getting a really beautiful stove, like one of those iron wood burning stoves, and then when that's fitted, we'll just cut some of the boarding up and then it'll go up the chimney. 2 really stunning sash windows in here. And they are already fitted with shutters, but then there's also a little window over there which we're going to need to get a blind in. So yeah, again, once COVID lockdown is over, we'll have someone over to fit a blind. So here you can see the most beautiful paneling on the back wall, again original style paneling to the house. And then here is, looks actually slightly wonky, but here is another light switch so that when you're in bed you can turn off the master light, and this here is a key that you turn to alarm the bottom of the house. So when we're in bed we can just turn that key and the whole bottom of the house will be alarmed, so that if there was any intruders it would call the police automatically and activate the alarm while we are sleeping. And there's a few of those throughout the house, so it has already got a very good alarm system in place. So Charlie and I's task for the next hour or so, we're going to try and blitz this room. You can really see how big it is here, because then we'll be able to get a better idea of what we need to do to prepare it for painting and then decorating. So as I mentioned, we did a virtual consultation with a decorator last week, and he's actually the guy that painted this room last time, a good few years ago. You can see that where the house has just settled a little bit since the building work, like some of...
It's less that actually.
What is it? So
it's purely because it was painted by someone that was renting the property before we bought it.
Yeah.
Then when it went up for sale, Stephen, the previous owner, wanted it painted back. Right. But he obviously didn't want the full-on job because you're just painting a house to sell it. Yeah. So he just got him to paint it rather than strip it back, then paint it. So this is as a result of it not being stripped back and repainted.
Yeah, so it wasn't prepared before.
No, proper preparation this time, it will look
It'd look amazing. But because the decorator is familiar with this room, he actually has something similar to this paneling in his workshop, and what we would really love to do is have a little bit of like an antique gold coming through within the panels, and that could just look absolutely spectacular. But he's going to mock up one of the panels with that antique gold design and show it to us. Maybe he'll ship it to us, or I mean, he lives in the village, so maybe he can just drop it off for us. We can sterilize it and then bring it into the house. So yeah, that's the plan for this room. Decoration wise, I've ordered some samples of various different whites from
stove.
I did. I've ordered various different whites from Crown Paint, because at the moment you can see it's kind of creamy compared to the white ceiling.
I don't mind it in here, but I just think we can make it look that much more special, because it's quite normal paneling actually compared to like downstairs.
Yeah.
I think we just bring a little bit of gold.
Should we put this in the cupboard in our bedroom? Because it is for our bed.
Is it?
Yeah, do you want to help me fold this properly?
Yeah. But that's not all for our bed. Some of that's single bed.
Is that?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
What room can we put some of this in that makes sense? So I don't want to clog up the room we're living in with this.
Or maybe that can go in the snug. I mean, eventually it is going to live in the room that we're...
Yes, I know, but the shelving's not there and we're living in that room, so it'll just get in our way.
It could go in the bottom of the wardrobe though, couldn't it? Done in the master bedroom, but just before it gets very busy here in the kitchen, I am gonna do a little bit of baking for after our dinner. One of my blogger pals, M Sheldon, she has just launched an ebook of recipes for some of her sweet treats. So I've just been having a little browse on there. Let me show you. And one of her recipes is this carrot cake muffin recipe, which looks absolutely incredible. I've just looked in the fridge and we do have some carrots that need using up, and I think we have all the other ingredients. However, I have also just realized that these raspberries went out of date yesterday. So I'm gonna save Em's carrot cake muffins for tomorrow or Tuesday. But yeah, her ebook has so many incredible recipes in there. I'll leave it linked down below. I think it's $9.99. And yeah, lots of wonderful things in there. But I'm using the cookie dough recipe, which is part of the Thermomix, to make the chocolate and pistachio raspberry gluten-free brownies. Because my previous outfit was not only soggy from washing the dogs, but also covered in a little bit of mud as well. So we've been clearing the master bedroom, and Charlie has put his shoes in this room here, and let's just say we could open a shoe store in the Cotswolds. Look at all of these pairs. He has literally got footwear going all around the room. I mean, there are some spectacular pairs here. So many shoes. My goodness.
It's not including all my trainers.
Not even including his trainers. And you're going to put grooming products in these cupboards,
Do you know what,
I do?
I'm not going to keep all of these shoes. Looking at it now, it is a bit mad. So I am going to have a proper sort through. But I love shoes, so I can't help it. It's my passion. Yeah, and then these cupboards are going to be... So this is my office. These shoes are not staying in here. They're going in my wardrobe once it's done. I'm going to put grooming products in these, I think, just so it's all neat and tidy.
I think you should have this fireplace and the cupboards as like your filming background.
I think once it's painted, I think ideally what I'm thinking is I will have this as one background, and then this corner I might have a clothes rail, just one clothes rail with one or few key pieces on, and then obviously I'll chop and change depending on what I want to film.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a desk here, aren't we?
Yeah.
This is a real, this room we're not even thinking about yet, are we, cost-wise, but it is a real project because you've got some amazing and really old pieces, like the detailing above the fireplace. You've got this crazy cool stuff on the door.
Yeah.
This is all original door, original panelling as well. So we've got to really think about how we want to
decorate this room.
Yeah, it's going to take some thought, isn't it?
For sure. And this is an empty room tour of the master bedroom. So we have managed to get all of the stuff out of here that was in the boxes. You can see just what an amazing room this is. Let's turn the lights on. It's going to be so incredible in here when we start to get it furnished and when it's painted. Goodness me. Doesn't even look as big on camera as it is in real life, but you can probably tell by the echo that it is a rather spectacular space. Oh, and while I'm up here, I'm not sure if I ever showed you the, I think they're called a bath caddy. This is the one that I ordered on Anthropology, but we have now put this in situ. I've got my favorites, Anthropology body wash and Bramley bubble bath in place, and then these are a couple of really nice soaps. So that looks fantastic. Normally I'd naturally go for gold, but all of the glassware in the beautiful master bathroom is silver. So that's why I went for this lovely silver. And yeah, it's really good quality. It's nice, like thick metal. The sinks are just so lovely. They have got all the silver detail down the sides. And my bathroom cabinet is looking lovely. I'm still on the lookout for some flowers to pop in here, but managing to keep it pretty tidy. This Erin fragrance that I've got in here is so heavenly, and this smell is really reminding me of the house now because I've been wearing it during this first couple of weeks, so I think this smell will always remind me of our first few weeks in our new home. I need to get a professional poking rod, but for now our spiralizer will do. Absolutely perfect.
You know, gotta move those legs to the beat. You know the beat. Gonna set you free.